Hey, in this video we can learn about WordPress multi-language plugins. So I can review or I can show two plugins like Gtranslate or Google Translate. So these plugins automatically translate your website into different languages. So no need to install or any other plugins or do extra work. So if you want to if you want to automate your WordPress website into multi-language, so let's go and we can take a look how it's working about automatic plugins. So first of all, we need to install two plugins. This is travel affiliate website. So mostly people's from different countries to visit these affiliate sites or these travel websites. So let's start. We can install two plugins. It's really easy to translate. It's really easy to integrate these plugins. So we can install these two plugins. If you can write down keyword is Gtranslate. So you can see here translate by multi-language solutions, translate both plugins from same companies. So it's working a little different because sometimes you are not able to see header text area, so you are not able to fix this the translate tag. So Google language translator is automatically shown as a floating. So that's why I can show you a review between two these plugins and let you know how to customize these plugins and add header and add different languages and some other settings. So let's start and we can install these two plugins. So let's activate both plugins. First of all, we can activate Gtranslate and do configurations, and then we can translate WordPress, Google Translator, and do configurations and show you difference between these two plugins. So Gtranslate is already activated. So let's go to Gtranslate. So there is a lot of options. Flags drop down, like nice drop down. If we click here, you can see a header can move. If we can go with nice drop down, let's see. We can. I can show you an example. You are able to add any languages from this section, which is your required. You want to add on your website. So just hit to save changes. You can see here we are getting 404 message error on your website when you hit save changes. So for these settings we need to click on these sections. I have issue saving. I have issue saving. So when you click on this area, just copy this tag Gtranslate and hit to save changes. So now you don't show this 404 error, and our Gtranslate plugin is okay. Let's go to theme options, and I can show you how to add header section or on top bar section. So we can paste on our tag on header area. We are I am using Flatsum theme. So any theme you can use. You have options to add headers on your top bar section or on your header section. So sometimes tags option if not available, we can use Google Translate plugin. So we can go to header and install HTML2, HTML3. So we can paste Gtranslate tag here, which is copied from this area. This is Gtranslate tag. So we can see this, and we need to add HTML3 on HTML with HTML2. HTML2 basically is this tag here, view live map. So I can hit to publish, and reload website. So you can see here, this will move our header section. So this will not looks cool because it's totally disrupt the website design on top bar sections. So we can also use this HTML3 section on this on with menu section. So we can hit to publish and reload page again. So this will disturb our header section. So this will not looks fit. So we can use other options here like flags and drop downs. This will also not look if good because if you have some if you have multi languages, so this will also not looks good. Drop down, this one is almost okay. If you can, if we hit save changes, then reload page, we can reload page again. Our default language is English. So if we can use French or German or Spanish, you can see here our totally site is translated in Spanish. If we can go to German, so our site is totally translated into German. So these are the automatic process. You don't need to do anything, just install this plugin and activate and find tag here and use on header section. So see here all site sections translated into Chinese. So this drop down is also looks good, but we have some other options because there is a lot of options here. We can use globe, like click, and we can find globe like flags here. We can hit save changes. If we can reload this page, you can see here it's showing like globe. But if you have top bar or if you have some other things on your header, so this will not shows all the flags here. So we can I can recommend you can use beta pop-up section. So if I click save changes, so this drop down looks more cool because this will goes for pop-up when you click and it shows on front of your this section here. You can see here it's really looking cool because this is not disturbing your header area or not disturbing on top bar of website. So you add any languages here. So here are some other examples for paid versions. Show in menu, main menu, or mobile menu. You can also set these options here if you don't want to add tag on your header section, or if you don't find tags here, you can use main menu, mobile menu, and footer menus. So this is a review of gTranslate plugin, and if we can go and remove this section, gTranslate plugin, and deactivate this plugin and install and activate Google Translate plugin. So we can deactivate this translate plugin and activate Google Language Translator. Google Language Translator is also offering floating option, so no need to activate on header section or something like that because it's show on floating areas like shows on mobile, shows on header section or top bar or right bar or bottom of the page. So we can go to Google Language Translator. You need to check this checkbox to activate Google Translator. So we can go. I'm showing you using Google using tag. So we can hit to save changes. and go to platform theme options. Header. If you don't want to paste this section, you have options to use floating option. So if we reload this page again, and we can check. So you can see here only one flag is showing here for translator, and it's not look good powered by Google Translate and something like that. We don't want to show these sections here powered by Google Translate or something like that. Tab with flag, so we can do some configurations here. If we can use some other languages, like any language you want to use on your website. So language switcher with 100% switch text color. You can change text color here, language background color here. So we can use background color also, like this is showing a flag, so not showing any background color here, but you can change these colors here. Show language switcher, if you want to add show check to show flags. If I click on that and I don't want to show flags, so there is no flags here, and our only showing these languages here. Like I can do Punjabi, so my website is translated into Punjabi. And if I can go to, so you can see it, you can see here one options here. You can translate, add translation on floating section here. You can also set these options. If you don't want to show on this section, I can hide these sections. Show hide language switcher. So if I click on save changes, so you can see here one thing is also getting on our top bar sections. We don't want to show these sections here, so we can close this section and reload this page. If we have set options hide our language switcher, so we don't see any language switcher here, we only see floating sections here. So if I click on this section, you can see it, this top bar is again showing. So we don't want to show this top bar, so we click to no show Google toolbar and show Google branding. So these are the brandings here. We don't want to show these brandings, so we can click on no and hit to save changes. So if I click on some other language translation, you can see here that there is no any branding of Google. Our website is translated, but we can see there is no any branding here. So if we click on show language feature, option layout horizontal, vertical, and this is floating widget settings. We can translate show widgets here. You can hide this widget, bottom left, bottom center. If we can set bottom center and hit to save changes. You can see here translate button is on center of section. If we go to inspect and see here on mobile area, we can see this button here, translate button in bottom center. So if we don't want to add HTML3 section, and if you have don't option this option, you have floating area, you have floating area section. So you can use this section and hide this language switcher and hit to save changes. We can reload this page again And see here, we don't have any HTML tag here on our header section, and we have floating widget of translation. These translators automatically translate your whole website, whole pages of your required languages. You can add multiple languages, almost 260 countries, and all these countries available here. So you can see here, you can control your flag settings, flag size, flag of English, if you want to use. Sometimes Spanish use Mexican flag, or Portugal use Brazilian flags, so you can do these settings here. So these are the settings and both plugins review. So let me know if you have any question, any issue. Please comment on my video, so I will help you. I will back to you as soon as possible and answer your queries. Thank you. Goodbye.